E aí, pessoal, tudo bem? Aqui quem fala é o Felipe. Galera, é o seguinte, estamos de volta com Max Payne 3. Sem mais enrolações, mas vocês já sabem, já dá aquela moral pra gente, galera. Dá aquele like, deixa o seu like. Se você for novo também, se inscreva aqui no canal, dá aquela força pra gente chegar até 1000 inscritos até o final do ano. Essa é a nossa meta e vamos conseguir com a ajuda de vocês. E também não se esqueça, ativa o sininho aqui pro YouTube sempre notificar vídeos novos aqui do canal, beleza? Então, sem mais enrolações, bora lá! Como eu disse, os dois episódios anteriores foram um flashback, né? Digamos assim, então a gente já voltou ali nos acontecimentos reais. Muito maneiro, quem tiver a chance de jogar Max Payne joga, quem já jogou, joga novamente, porque aqui é a minha terceira vez jogando Max Payne. E é muito bom esse game, cara, muito bom mesmo.
Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor.
E eu indico para os dois, para os meninos e para as meninas. Jogam esse game que é muito bom mesmo. A experiência de vocês, depois vocês deixam aqui nos comentários o que vocês achou desse game. Se vocês já jogaram também, qual foi a experiência de vocês?
That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Well, Passos is a bum ex-cop. He failed in America, failed in São Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives.
They did, I saw it.
But no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads, the,
Caixa Preta?
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops, the cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
The Imperial Palace Hotel?
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there in large groups under armed guard, but it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint, get a warrant?
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying. Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement. I wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band.
Ó, silenciador.
It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be.
Bora, vamos lá.
It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
É, aqui eu vou ter que dar uma... olhada bem, porque assim... vamos em busca, ó, o jogo tá dando umas bugadas, galera.
Esse filho da puta tá pesado pra caralho, ele tá cheio de chuva. Ah, comeu um boi.
Vou dar uma olhada.
When you find yourself in hell, Ufe, was there anything they didn't have a grubby hand in? A few days earlier, I'd have called it a coincidence, but I'd written off too many of those already. The Imperial Palace Hotel was a five-star, bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
Tá tenso aqui, hein?
A mesma coisa.
O quê?
Você não tá fazendo nada, eu tô fazendo tudo sozinho.
Como é que eu não tô pegando nada, rapaz? Tô trabalhando aqui, ficando de olho e escutando você.
Ai! E agora? Nossa, cara. A RPG é a primeira. Ah, mas eu não quero essa aqui, mano. É que eu queria... Agora que a pistola tá com silenciador, tá ligado? Ó, nós achou uma arma aqui já, mas RPG, né? Algo que a gente nem vai usar aqui.
Cuidado, ele está vindo nessa direção!
Tô vendo ele! Tô vendo ele! Tô vendo ele! Fica esperto aí! Tô vendo ele!
Estão vendo aonde, mané?
Otários, filhos da puta, cuzão!
Aqui, ó. Nossa, tá agora lá.
Eu vou enfiar essa granada no seu rabo, desgraçado! Caralho, foi eu! Não se mexa! Não! 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 Você tá fudido! Vai em frente!
Beleza.
Corre! Vamos!
Ó, tem uma arma ali, ó.
Vou sair daqui! Minha cobertura!
Rapaz. Ó. Ó na boca. Nossa. Essa foi linda, hein? Vem no meio da boca. Ih, cadê a arma, mano? A arma sumiu. Ah.
Filho da puta!
Caída no chão, mano. Vocês é ruim demais, cara. Sou pior, né? Como tiro pra esses caras. Ah, é aqui mesmo, mano. O caminho é esse. Já viu tudo lá. Nossa, entrei aqui num covil aqui, hein, cara. Que isso? Vamos aqui, porque senão eu vou...
I needed to find a way upstairs. Surely nobody would notice another hole in the wall. I hadn't slept in days. I needed something to keep me going.
Beleza. Nada.
I knew this thing was bigger than me. Bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture. Like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees. A bad caricature of a better man.
Dá uma olhada aqui, que parece não ter ninguém. RPG tá aqui, achei a segunda. Aí ele troca pra pistola, a pistola não tem bala, mano. Essa missão tá meio embaraçada aqui, né? Tá dando uns lag muito estranho.
Those bastards were clearly in bed with the crush of Prado. Now we just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. Da Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Wait, I said get...
Serrano. He looked pathetic.
Defeated.
I walked away and left him
todo
to
ferrado.
his personal nightmare. Whatever
Não
hell
tinha bala.
this was Da Silva had sent me into.
Não, da onde que ele tirou
I
essa
knew I
bala
had to put an end to it.
pra atirar ali na fechadura?
I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
Está tudo certo. O que você acha que eu estou fazendo? Você sabe o que aconteceu a última vez. O Neves não quer mais um erro. Tá tudo aqui, meu. Então vamos lá, crianças. Já perdemos muito tempo aqui. Porra!
Jogou bomba aqui, mano. Desgraçado. Ai, deu merda. Deu muito ruim aqui, velho. Nossa. Muito ruim. Aqui nós já pegou a arma ali, beleza. Não era dessa forma, pessoal, que eu queria abordar os caras, mas... a única que deu certo.
Vai lá, passa aí,
Vamos refazer a missão, é melhor ainda, né? É melhor ainda a gente refazer a missão, porque...
O Neves não quer mais um erro. Tá tudo aqui, meu. Então vamos...
porra do caralho!
Volta, cara. Volta, cara. Essa eu busquei de longe, hein?
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now. I hadn't slept in days. I needed something to keep me going.
E as armas? É, aqui não tem arma dourada pra nós. Ih, ó o açougueiro. Cê é louco.
What the fuck is going on here? How much do you want? What have you been doing? I am a doctor. I help people. What have you been doing here? It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please. What have you been doing? I have a lot of money. Look, look.
Não saber de dinheiro não,
Lots
irmão.
of money. I do important research. Please. Caralho! Caralho!
Ó o Serrano.
Espera, espera, eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não, não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não, não. Pelo amor de Deus. E aí, doutor?
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in.
Ah, mano, pera aí.
Even I could guess what demolição meant. That building was condemned in more
Demolir.
ways than
Agora eu
one.
lembrei. Vai ter que demolir essa bagaça aqui, velho. Não vou dar spoiler pra vocês não, mas... vai ser fácil isso aqui não, hein? Então, gente, pô, mas você já deu spoiler. Ah não, essa questão de demolir não é nem, vamos falar aí, spoiler, assim, né? Vamos ver o que vai acontecer. 49 balas só, mano. 20. Ah, olha o tanto de arma que
They
tem
had
aí.
a fucking arsenal in here. It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground, so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use.
Não, ok, mas... pegar aqui o bagulheiro aqui,
When
mano.
you find yourself in hell, damn, either Victor Branco and Nevis were doing a lot of charity work together, or this was payment for something else. Were the Crash of Prado in Victor's pocket? Had he tipped them off about the stadium exchange? I had to hurry up before more of those assholes showed up.
Vai examinar de novo? Ah, vai examinar de novo, mano. É, acho que essa arma aqui é melhor. Ó, um monte de arma aqui, né? Só pega uma.
I'd seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. I just wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats came out of their holes.
Vocês ouviram isso? Ouvi. Ninguém sai desse prédio até esse cara tá morto, hein?
Vamos pegar a cosa aqui.
Não vai em frente!
Já rezou? Vai!
Me cobrir, eu tô te dando! Vai!
Sério?
At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open.
Tô enganado, né? Vamos ver. Olha os snipers aí. Aquele lá de cima eu matei ele. Matei aquele lá de cima? Nem sei, mano. Ai, mano, deu ruim. Sabia que tinha dado ruim. Ai, droga. Tá vermelho. Sabia que tinha dado ruim, velho. Ela tomou um tiro de sniper e ainda tá viva ainda, mané. Caramba, mano. Que é isso? Os caras veio da...
Pensa que é seu... Cobertura!
Pode ir! É pra segurar eles! Voltem!
É americano!
Any time I'd bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
E da onde esses caras, mano? Sério? Sério? Da onde que esses caras veio? Pô, essa arma aqui é braba, hein, cara? Pior que toda vez ele troca de arma, velho. Nossa. Quebra nós desse jeito. Opa! RPG dourada. Toma as 3.
I had one chance to do this right. I had to focus. That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building and all the evil in it.
Vai, rápido, rápido, vai!
Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose. Let's do it.
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
Ah, tem que ser esse cara, né?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue. That's what my fucking problem is.
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried.
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right.
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything! We have the record!
Oh, so people can sell their livers? Their hearts? Their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck!
We kept people safe in the city! Decent people! Safe! I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
O Max é doidão, hein, mano? Droga, cara. Puta merda. Consegui matar ele ainda. Nossa. Mais uma conquista, hein?
I told you the city was dangerous, friend.
Yeah, I kind of like it. It's growing on me.
Nice to see a happy tourist smiling.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I came back
I can see that. But why?
to save you.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
No, come with me, Max. To Brazil. Be a chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching to profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
what are you talking about? I know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo were trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get him to loosen the purse strings and the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die?
Mano, o
I
cara
came back for you.
explodiu
I did my best.
as colunas do
I'm
prédio e
having
ainda
a
eles
kid,
estão ali
Max.
ainda.
I gotta go.
Vai entender, né?
Fuck you.
Sure. Later. Now, let's go. This thing works.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there. It wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where are you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Yeah, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. But hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming. You know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
If you say so, pal.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the UFE. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially, there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Da Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up. Diga a Becker. Que vem para ele.
Caraca, o bagulho tá tenso aqui, mano. Galera, ainda eu não cortei o vídeo por conta que tá tendo essa cutscene, né? Até desculpa aí pelo tamanho do vídeo, mas vamos seguir até terminar a cutscene.
Mano, que é esse cara aí?
Manda tua conta, rapaz.
Vai, fudeu! Meu conta eu quero saber da culpa.
Ela não desgruda dela, meu.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Estamos no batalhão da polícia, né?
Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, dá uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desgruda.
Ladrão, filha da puta! Vai atrás de inocente! Vai ver o que vai acontecer contigo! Vamos aqui! Eu não fiz nada! Você vai descer, cara! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, cara! Eu? Se fodeu, filha da puta! Otário! Vai, otário! Deixa eu sair daqui, né?
Ô, segura a porta aí.
Eu vi uma outra versão.
Valeu, mas eu vi aquela parada lá, hein?
Demorou. Valeu, amigo.
Hey, what are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question.
Answer him! Answer him!
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing here?
O que você está fazendo aqui?
What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
Doing here?
Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me! What are you doing here?
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on.
Galera, é o seguinte, vocês viram aí, estamos bem no batalhão aqui da polícia. O vídeo hoje ficou um pouco mais longo, né? Esse episódio ficou um pouco mais longo, porque é chato a gente cortar a cutscene do game, então deixei rolar. Mas na próxima a gente continua. Já deixa aqui o seu like, não se esqueça. Se inscreva aqui no canal também, galera. Dá aquela moral pra gente bater a marca de 1000 inscritos aqui no canal, beleza? Estou muito grato a vocês, espero muito que vocês nos ajudem aqui no canal, beleza? Então, eu já disse, se inscreva aqui no canal. Opa, até dá aquela gaguejada.
Ai, que burro, dá 0 pra ele.
Mas ativa o sininho também, galera, pro YouTube sempre estiver notificando cada vídeo novo aqui pra vocês. Vou ficando por aqui, porque já falei demais. Até a próxima, valeu, fui!
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.